This isn't just a story about love. It's about truth and how one lie can carve a scar deep enough to last a lifetime. Cut to Aaron Parker, early 30s, tall, neat suit, tired eyes. He stands at a window high above the city, coffee cooling in his hand. Aaron Parker. To most people, he's a success story. To himself, he's still running. The story rewinds. Small-town America. Clapboard houses, dusty roads, a boy of 12 pushing a broken bike home. Aaron lives here with his parents, in a one-floor house near the edge of town. His father repairs tools at the local hardware store. His mother keeps a garden that always blooms late. Cedarfield, the kind of place where dreams shrink to fit the map. But Aaron's didn't. Night. His mother sits by his bed, whispering prayers. He stares at a postcard of New York City pinned to the wall. Mother, someday you'll leave this town, Aaron, and when you do, remember who you are. He nods. The postcard glows faintly in moonlight, skyscrapers promising everything he doesn't yet understand. Years later, a Greyhound bus snakes through tunnels and bursts into Manhattan daylight. Aaron steps out, duffel bag over his shoulder, hope heavier than the luggage. Noise hits him like a wave, horns, voices, construction drills. He thinks he's found freedom. What he's found is a city that eats people alive. Aaron wiping tables in a diner, counting coins for rent, filling job applications, watching skyscrapers from a cracked window. At night, he murmurs to himself, "One day, this city will know my name." Months blur, rejection letters pile up. Then one call changes everything. A small construction company is hiring a field assistant. Rain on hard hats, Aaron holds blueprints, shouting instructions as trucks rumble. He's learning, sweating, earning respect. The city finally looks back at him, and this time it nods. Boss Jonathan Reed notices him. Reed, "You've got drive, Parker. Keep that and you'll go far." Aaron smiles, the kind that hides exhaustion behind pride. Paychecks growing, a small apartment upgraded to one with a view. Nights spent staring at the skyline, whispering thank yous to no one. But success brings silence. He eats alone, laughs less, works more. In the mirror, his reflection feels like a stranger wearing his name. At a construction site uptown, a worker slips, steel beams swinging. Chaos. Aaron dives, drags the man clear. Ambulance sirens. Inside the ER, fluorescent light, antiseptic air. Aaron waits beside the gurney when Mary Thompson walks in. Nurse's badge, calm eyes, voice steady. "You did the right thing bringing him in." He's momentarily disarmed. Her tone carries warmth he hasn't felt in years. And just like that, noise fades. The city pauses, long enough for him to notice her. Later, he signs discharge forms, lingers too long near the desk. "Aaron, thank you for, saving him, and maybe me." She smiles. He leaves pretending he won't come back. But he does. Days later, he visits again to pay the bill, he claims. Mary laughs softly. They talk once, twice, then often. Coffee shops, Central Park walks. She tells him she works double shifts to fund nursing school. He tells her he grew up fixing things that never stayed fixed. Two lonely people sharing borrowed time. It feels honest, until it isn't. Aaron never mentions his past, the small-town marriage signed in haste, the woman he left behind without papers finalized. He keeps meaning to explain. He keeps not doing it. Their moments grow tender, laughter in grocery aisles, sunsets on rooftop edges. Aaron buys a ring. He rehearses the proposal in the mirror, breath quick, palms sweating. Night, rooftop overlooking the skyline, lights shimmering like stars made of glass. He kneels. "Aaron, I can't imagine my life without you. She says yes before he finishes the sentence. They kiss. City lights blur behind them. Beautiful, fragile, temporary. Some lies don't explode. They quietly wait for the perfect silence to break. Morning light leaks through half-open blinds. Mary hums softly as she makes coffee. Aaron stands behind her, watching, still smiling, but something inside him flickers. Peace can be the loudest silence when you know what you're hiding. His phone vibrates. A single text freezes him. It's been 2 years. You owe me answers. By Claire. He shuts the screen, pocketing the guilt. Mary turns, still cheerful. You okay? Aaron. Yeah. Just work. The lie tastes bitter now. Aaron can't sleep. The text echoes through the room. He dials back once, twice, then deletes the number. Flashback. A courthouse in Ohio. Rain on umbrellas. A woman crying on courthouse steps. Claire Parker. She's shouting something he refuses to hear. Back to present. Aaron leans over the sink, whispering to himself, "It's done. It's over." But it isn't. Days later, Mary cleans the apartment, finds a stack of papers under Aaron's desk, employment forms, and one faded document. Marriage certificate, Aaron and Claire Parker. She freezes. Her breath quickens. Footsteps outside, Aaron entering unaware. Mary, quietly. Who's Claire? He stops cold. Her voice trembles. Aaron, who's she? He tries to speak. Nothing comes. Some truths are too heavy to confess. They fall and crush everything underneath. Mary's eyes well up. She drops the paper, whispering, "Tell me it's a mistake." He can't. The silence between them grows unbearable. She walks out. No screaming, no scene, just quiet heartbreak echoing down the hall. Aaron stumbles through the night, chasing her. Rain again, just like that night in Ohio. He finds her near the crosswalk, trembling, phone in hand. Aaron, please, listen, it's not what it looks like. Mary, it's exactly what it looks like. She steps back, tears mixing with rain. The hardest thing about lies is not that people stop believing you. It's that you start believing yourself. A car horn blares. Mary turns. Bright headlights flub the frame. Impact. Aaron screams. Time slows. The world turns white, then red. Hospital corridor. Aaron sits motionless, hands covered in dried blood. Doctors rush past him. A clock ticks too loud. A surgeon steps out, eyes low. Doctor. We did everything we could. Aaron's face collapses. He doesn't cry, just exhales like something inside him finally broke free. In the end, truth didn't destroy him. It simply left him alive. Police officers question him. One lays a file on the table. Marriage certificate. Old text messages. Witness notes. Detective. You never divorced Claire Parker. You lied to her, and you lied to Mary Thompson. That's not just a broken heart, Mr. Parker. That's fraud.
Aaron doesn't answer. He stares at the wall. Photos of construction sites, wedding rings, blood-stained street. Detective. You didn't kill her, but you killed her trust. Sometimes that's the same thing. He's released without charges, but not without guilt. Weeks later, the apartment is stripped bare. Aaron packs boxes, books, photos, the ring that never meant enough. He finds one note left on the counter in Mary's handwriting. You didn't need to be perfect. You just needed to be honest. He folds it carefully, pockets it, and walks out. Dusty roads again. The same broken bike, the same house, but no postcard on the wall now. His mother's gone, the garden's overgrown. He kneels beside her grave. "Aaron, I made it out, Mom, but I lost everything on the way." Some men chase the city to find themselves. He chased it and found the truth instead. The city looks different now. Quieter. Empty. Not because it changed, but because Aaron has. He walks past the same cafe where Mary once waited for him. The same bench. The same coffee shop smell. Only now, it all feels like someone else's life. He stops at the window. Two strangers laugh at a table. Young, hopeful, the way he and Mary once were. Aaron forces a smile that doesn't reach his eyes. Every man wants to start over, but you can't rebuild a home on the ashes of truth. Months later, a local podcast invites Aaron. The host introduces him. Today, we have Aaron Parker, construction designer, survivor of the Cedar Field accident, a man many say lost everything. Aaron sits across the mic, hands steady, eyes hollow. Host: "Aaron, people want to know, what really happened that night?" He exhales slowly. "I lied. Not once, not twice. I built my life on it. I thought I could outrun who I was, but the thing about lies is they always keep up." The host leans closer, quiet. "Aaron wasn't just someone I loved. She was someone I hurt because I was too scared to lose control. And when she found out, she didn't yell, didn't hit me. She just looked at me like I was a stranger." Silence fills the studio. People think tragedy starts with an accident. It doesn't. It starts with a decision, the moment you choose pride over truth. For the first time, Aaron stops running, not from the world, but from himself. The episode goes viral overnight. Clips of Aaron's trembling voice flood social media. People debate. Some call him a monster, others a broken man trying to make peace. He ignores the noise. He volunteers at a grief center, repairing homes, rebuilding what others have lost. One evening, he meets a teenage boy fixing a window. The kid asks, "Mister, how do you know when you've forgiven yourself?" Aaron looks out the window, sunset bleeding into the horizon. "You don't. You just keep trying until it hurts less to remember." One morning, Aaron receives a letter. No return address, just his name, written in familiar handwriting. He unfolds it slowly. "Aaron, I don't hate you anymore. I finally understand. You weren't cruel, just lost. But I hope someday, when you think of me, you'll remember the girl who believed you could be better. Mary." He sits back, eyes wet. It's not forgiveness, but it's something close. Closure doesn't arrive with trumpets. Sometimes it comes in a plain envelope. Years later, Aaron stands at Mary's grave again, this time with gray at his temples. The city skyline glows in the distance, silent, almost reverent. He kneels, placing two rings side by side on the stone, his and hers. "Aaron, you were right. I didn't need to be perfect. I just needed to be honest." He closes his eyes. A breeze stirs the trees. Somewhere, a church bell rings.
As he walks away, a young woman stands a few yards behind, watching. She looks about 20. In her hand, a faded photograph of Aaron and Mary. She whispers under her breath, "Hi, Dad." She never calls out, just watches him disappear down the path, the same way he once walked away from his past. The truth never dies. It just waits for someone brave enough to face it. Cut to Aaron sitting by a lake at dawn, calm, quiet, a journal in his lap. They say everyone deserves a second chance. I don't know if I do. But maybe the world isn't about deserving. Maybe it's about doing better while you still can. He drops the letter into the water. It floats briefly, then sinks. And somewhere between the rising sun and fading guilt, Aaron Parker finds peace. Not because he earned it, but because he finally stopped pretending he didn't need it.